guys, welcome back here to another exciting episode here on Hall Family Farms. So if you've been following along here on my worm composting project, you'll know that we started by assembling our worm composting bin. This is a Vermi-Hut that I purchased, and we did that back on October 18th. Today is November the 13th, so we're coming up on almost a month now. So let's take a look and see how our worms are doing. We gave them a big feeding about 9 days ago, and I'm curious to see how they're doing. I already see some moving around here, quite a few actually. Let's see if we can zoom in here. Let's see if we can see anything. No, the lighting's not that great. I see one over here. I don't know if you can see that. Alright, let me zoom back out. I'm seeing a lot of worm castings up here on top of the paper. Let's pull this back and see what we've got there. Oh, there's one. Oh, there's some more. Oh, wow. I'm going to take this off and see if I can get you in here closer. Hold on a second here. All right. You see that one there? Oh, there's another one. I think they've all started to go back under. They really don't like the light too much. There's one right there. Okay, so let's look and see how they've done with the food we've given them. Oh, right here, look here. You see that worm? Oh. Alright, let's pull this back. See what else we can see in here. So if you'll recall from our last video, right there's a nice worm right there. See that guy right there? Or gal? Alright, let's pull this back here. Let's see what we've got. We added some crushed up leaves. There was a banana, 2 banana peels I think. We had some strawberries. Oh, look there. There's some blueberries right there. It doesn't look like they've broken those down yet. Okay, now we're getting down into where our food was. There's that banana peel. Looks like they've worked on that pretty good. Alright, so we're going to do another feeding because it looks like they've consumed a lot of what we put in the last time. We had some strawberry tops. Of course, the banana peels they're still kind of working on here. And some blueberries, and I just saw a couple of those. So today what we're going to do is I've got these toilet paper inserts, and we're going to put some food inside them as like a little surprise, and then we're going to insert those into the center of our tray here. So what I have here is a core of an apple. This was a stamen apple that we purchased, my wife and I, when we went on our little field trip. If you saw the short video, you'll know that we went to Carter Mountain Orchard up near Charlottesville. So we did that, and boy, those apples were just wonderful. I mean, fresh, crisp. They did not taste like the ones you get in the store, that's for sure. Those that you get in the store usually are from last year's harvest, and they've been stored in some cold unit, and they've been treated with some sort of gas to keep them from spoiling, so that they always have apples to have in the grocery store. So these were fresh. And I'm going to stick some of these strawberries in here. We'll leave some out, but we'll load these tubes up here. It also provides the worms a place to kind of go and hide. They like to move around a lot. So let's see here. So we'll do it like that. And then we're going to move the banana peels back on top. See right here? That's a blueberry. So we still got some blueberries in here. And the banana peels. Put that on there. And then we're just going to shove our leaf and worm castings and move that over to the center here. Then I'm going to add some more water. I'm trying to encourage a breeding environment too, so that we can increase our worm population, which will in turn increase the ability to compost more quickly and be more efficient. Lay this over and get our other paper towels out here. I'm kind of due for a new water dispenser here. I think I've got a leak in my pressurized system here. You can hear that leak. Okay, we don't want to overdo it, but we do want it to be a little bit more on the wet side to encourage them to breed. So that's where we are with that. Now, our next step, we're at a point now where we can add a new tray underneath of this one. And I've been watching a lot of people out there who've been doing this for quite a while, and they say that after you've gotten one tray kind of established and going, you need to add a second tray. And I've heard a gentleman named Patrick, who's down in Florida. He has a YouTube channel, and he talks about, and he uses the term inoculating tray. And I think what he means from using that term, let's see what's underneath here. Any worms coming down? Nope, not yet. So what we're going to do, let me set this tray aside. We're going to add our new tray. I'm going to make sure nothing down there. Okay. We're going to add a new tray. It's basically just shredded up cardboard, and we're going to add that down at the bottom there. It's damp. I had it soak in a bowl of water, warm water, so it would soak up the water. And now we're going to add our tray on top of that. So the idea, and I guess why they call it an inoculating tray, so there's no microbes in the tray we just put on the bottom. It's just cardboard, fresh cardboard that's been soaking in warm water. And microbes work with the worms to digest and compost the material that you're adding to the bin. And so we want to start encouraging microbes in the new tray. And so to do that, we're going to add it on the bottom, because these trays have holes on the bottom. And so when we moisten it like we did, right, when I added water with my little water dispenser, some of that water is going to seep down through our material and down into the next tray. And the idea is that some of those microbes that are in this tray here that are working with the worms to break down this material, like the paper towels, the toilet paper insert or tube, the food that we have put in for the worms and microbes to digest and eat, along with the leaves that we've added, that some of those microbes are going to go down into the bottom tray that we just added through those holes, through the moisture that will drip down into that next tray. And some of these worms will take some of those microbes with them when they see that there's another tray below that has material. So we're not going to put any food down there right now. We want to just have it there so that we can get some of those microbes to migrate down there and get that prepared, so that once we get this tray closer to being complete and filled with worm castings, and when we wean the worms from the feeding there, then we will rotate and hopefully get all of the worms into that next tray, or most of them. And then we'll add another tray to be inoculated, and so forth until we get it up to the 5 trays that we have with this system. And eventually this will be the top tray, and the worms will be migrating down because we're going to be feeding those newer trays and not feeding quite as much here, because we're hoping at that point that this will be a near finished product to harvest. And so that's kind of the plan, that's the goal based on the research that I've done. And for those folks that are out there that are more experienced with this kind of composting with worms, if I'm saying anything that's wrong, please forgive me and correct me. Place a comment in the comments below. If you have any wisdom or advice you'd like to pass on. I'm really still green and brand new to this phase of gardening, and so I'm learning from you all. I'm watching your videos. If you have a channel out there that I should be aware of, and you know that I'm not subscribed to your channel yet, please leave a comment below and let me know that, so I can go over and watch your videos and learn more about it. Now, the other thing that I forgot to do, and I'm still learning, is I forgot to add some crushed up eggshells to the feeding. So I need to do that. So we're not quite finished yet. Let me get my container of crushed up eggshells. I'm going to pull our paper towels back. I'm just going to sprinkle them up here on the top. Now these worms are going to come up and they're going to consume this because they need something to serve as grit to help them digest the food that we want them to digest that we put in there. Those strawberries, the apple cores, the blueberries, the banana peels, right? So this is also providing calcium, which is a necessary thing for our plants when we grow our plants, our vegetables, and our flowers. So I'm going to take my little trowel that came with this Vermi-Hut 5 tray system. Just kind of blend it in there a little bit. These worms are going to go right to that because they have to have that. They have a gizzard like chickens, so they have to have that to help them break down the food. So we're going to tuck them in with our paper towels. You can see those paper towels are starting to break down. Putting some nice fresh ones up here so we'll get to see all of the worm castings that they're going to leave behind. Because what I'm noticing is that the food's down below, and I think after they eat they come up for air, and they come up here and they do their business on these paper towels, and then they go back under. So I guess they're like people. They don't want to poop where they eat. So that's what I'm taking, because I see a lot of worm castings every time I open this up, and it's usually up here. Not to say that there aren't some below, and certainly when I'm stirring it up, it all gets mixed up anyway, but it's kind of interesting. So with that being said, I thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing to my channel and encouraging me along my journey here with worm composting, and also with my gardening and home improvement videos that I post here on my channel. And with that being said, please be safe out there, take care, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye-bye.